I'm 680 News senior business editor Mike Eppel. Another troubling day for investors in beleaguered Canadian pot producer CannTrust Holdings after Health Canada said that CannTrust breached the rules and regulations at a second Ontario production facility. This one in Vaughan, Ontario, comes just weeks after Health Canada said that CannTrust was breaking the rules about unlicensed pot production at its Pelham, Ontario facilities. CannTrust has already turfed its senior executives. It's put a halt on all shipments of products. Its accountants, KPMG, saying they're not even sure when they'll be putting out a financial report on the company. Stock price of CannTrust down 25% today. It's lost 80% of its value from its peak late last year. Big question now, what will Health Canada's penalties be against CannTrust? That is the great unknown. Air Canada is raising its takeover bid for Air Transat, Transat AT. The offer price now $720 million. That's $200 million more than Air Canada's first bid. What they want to do here is block any competing suitors for Montreal-based Transat, the travel company. They've raised the stock price value to $18 per share, up from the initial bid of $13. The share price of Transat today on the TSX up by as much as 40%. Canadian billionaire Jimmy Pattison still doing some big deals. He is looking to privatize Canfor Corporation. This is a company already has a majority control of at 51% ownership, wants to buy the remaining 49% for about $1 billion. The lumber industry has struggled over the past while with low prices for softwood lumber, and the share prices have been under pressure on Bay Street. So at $16 per share, that looks like a pretty good premium over the $8 where it closed on Friday at the TSX, and the share price of Canfor today up 70%. The company has formed an independent review of the Pattison bid. And Goldman Sachs raising a recession red flag on the U.S. economy. Goldman figures the Trump administration will be following through with more tariffs on Chinese exports starting in September. And this is just going to dampen the prospects on the U.S. economy, so much so that we will likely see more interest rate reductions by the U.S. central bank by year end. A lot of global economies are teetering on the edge, according to the bond trade right now. We had 7 major economies, including France and Germany, showing negative rates of return on their long-term bonds. From the 680 newsroom, I'm Mike Eppel for City News.